Hey guys, Morton Smith here. I'll get right back to you guys in a bit, but I need to get out of this cave. Hey guys, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me. I got some really great stuff this time around. Ooh, let me get some of this out. Come here. Got some good finds here. Now, I've been doing a little bit of a project of mine. I've been doing some research on the influences of the Roman Empire on the Western world. And I managed to get 3 artifacts while I was looking through that cave in Venice. This is what I found. First, I get a copy of an old record of the Edict of Milan, signed in 313 CE by Constantine himself. Back then, Christianity wasn't legal, but he made it an officially recognized state religion. Now, it's not known why he did this. Maybe he was feeling bad for his sins for killing his comrades on his rise up to power, but those are all just stories. But I like to believe it's true. Now here we have a cross from the church it was hidden in. Now, it was a little strange that it was in a cave, you might think, but the thing about this is that they were actually an underground following of Christians that happened to hide in this cave while it wasn't legal in Rome. It's very interesting stuff, very beautiful, and if I ever get the chance to record some footage in there a little bit more, I'll gladly do it. But here I've got a piece of an old aqueduct, and that's one of the other things that Rome influenced the Western world on, was its amazing culture of engineering and progress and innovation. Now this piece fell off from an aqueduct, probably, I don't know, a mile from where I trekked over to the cave, and they're everywhere. I mean, it's amazing, beautiful, beautiful stuff, and most of these aqueducts were built to bring all the water over to, much like how we have pipes today, and much like how we have other forms of infrastructure to support our cities. They use these magnificent, huge aqueducts to basically fuel their population growth, and I mean, they even had apartments. It's quite amazing. And for religion, obviously Christianity spread throughout Europe very quickly because of the Roman Empire. It's hard to imagine what would have happened if Constantine hadn't made his move to make it a legal religion, or state-recognized religion at least. And on top of that, it's hard to imagine what political life would be like now if we hadn't had the Roman Empire. I mean, the term republic comes from the Roman Empire and their use of a senate, which the American government actually uses nowadays too. So of course we've got much more checks and balances. You don't have to worry about Julius Caesar marching home or anything like that. But yeah, it's magnificent. And another thing you could link the Christian spread of the Christian religion to is the spread of individualism and the individualistic culture that we now see in Europe everywhere nowadays. Mostly because of the vast road networks and all sorts of other infrastructure they had, it was easy for their influences to spread across Europe, even in areas they didn't directly control, such as the Gallic regions, where, oddly enough, the Germanic barbarians that conquered Rome eventually came from, who would eventually form the Holy Roman Empire, ironically, as ironic as it is. But, what's that? Oh, I think I have to go. I think I have to get out of here. It was nice talking to you. I need to get my artifacts. They can't fall into the wrong hands. There's too much power in these artifacts. I'll see you on the next one, guys.
We have found the headquarters of Morton Smith. The echte area UFOs. Hij moest benen aan.
close one. Well, good thing I got away from those Germans. Just barely managed to slip out the side door before they got in. But I forgot to show one artifact that was left over. Greatest artifact I think I ever collected in my career, which is why I think those Germans were chasing after me. You see, while I was on my expedition throughout the cave system, it turns out that there was a codex with all the basic Latin language that got converted into English and other European languages. And you see, I think the Germans want to destroy this or change aspects of it to alter our history to some form of pro-German propaganda. You see, all the Roman language, well, at least some bits of the Roman language that weren't tossed aside by certain languages, were used to later form the alphabets we use in most European languages, which makes this artifact so important. If they got this, they could say that maybe it originated from Germany or something along those lines instead of the Roman Empire. I know that they've collected many coins that have been used for evidence of the Roman origin of our Latin-based language. I'm really sorry I had to end this episode this way, but I'm going to have to go now and cut it here. And I'll see you guys next time.